So first of all, I've poured myself a glass of wine because I need the confidence. Cheers. Right, so, first thing we're going to do is, I have a very large pan. I don't know why a large pan is better. It just is, that's what I see other people use. And inside, I am browning some onions. I'm going to use 2 teaspoons of this and bang that in there. Give it a stir. Oh, we're burning. A bit more oil requested. Error number 1 is the pan didn't work. It was burning like within the first few seconds, and it's my dad's pan. He's quite attached to his pans. I'm trying to avoid a bollocking. So how to avoid a bollocking is with jollof rice, which I do think gets a bit dry and sticky and, you know, a bit, if you don't want to burn your pan, use a non-stick pan. Preferably a bit deeper than this little number. Alright, it's cooking and the ginger and the garlic and the onions smell quite good. So let's have a look at it, shall we? What I've done now is, in my suitable shallow but alright non-stick pan, I added 2 teaspoons of the Ghanaian chili pepper. This stuff. So that goes in with the onions, I think. I've now added my chicken with a bit of olive oil in the pan, because I just want to brown those off for the stew, and then I can use a little bit of the stock put into the jollof because it's to go with chicken anyway. If you want to make a vegetarian version, you just get some vegetarian seasoning for later on. Chicken is about to start sizzling. Is the cooker on? Yeah, right. It'll start sizzling. And next step for the jollof is... I hope you can hear that chicken sizzling away in there. Oh, okay, yeah. Then I've just added this little fella. The small tin of tomato paste is 142 grams, because I've just realised this pan's not going to allow me to make loads of jollof. So what you do is you stir that in really, really, really well. Start with the onions like so, until it's all clumpy, bumpy. That's looking alright with me. Get all the little bits off the edge. Oh yes. Now then, to be honest, it's actually smelling quite authentic. Oh, I'm really hungry. Either one. Right, what I've done is down here, I added the tomato puree so it was lumpy and I kept going. And then I added my plum tomatoes and I just like went, ah! And I like chopped them up and I stirred them in. And what you've got to do is, you've got to really cook these tomatoes through, because you need it to blend. You don't just want it to be like a tomato fest. It needs to sort of be cooked. I can just eat tomato paste on its own, but that's weird. I can also eat scotch bonnets on my own, on their own. Oh. Scotch bonnet. Not spicy at all. You should cook these as well. Unless you've got sort of mixing them into a paste. Unless you're mixing them into a paste. And then we'll go through that in, just give me a minute, thanks.